We are live.
Dick. All right, I'll start us off. I'll
Sweet.
put.
I think did you mute yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
Amen. I'll do a Blossoming Sands tapped, and that gains me a life.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
All right. Thomas.
Draw. I'll play Forest and pass.
Outstanding. I'm going to draw. Put in an Evolving Wilds. And pass.
I will draw for turn, Myriad Landscape, and pass.
Okay, untap.
Tapped.
I will put a Swamp and tap for black and put out a Deathrite Shaman. It's I tap it to exile a target land card from a graveyard and add 1 mana of any color. I can tap black and exile target instant and sorcery for an opponent. Each opponent loses 2 life.
Ew.
Or you can tap a green and tap it, exile target creature graveyard. I gain 2 life.
During your turn, I'm going to just crack my Evolving Wilds to go find a forest.
Okay, I'll pass to Thomas.
All right. Draw. I'll play Grasping Dunes, which just comes in normal. I tap it for a colorless. I can do 1 tap to sack it to put a -1/1 counter on target creature. I can activate this ability once anytime you cast a sorcery.
What's the power?
No, it's just a land card.
Oh.
Boom. There we go.
Oh, there. I couldn't find your board. Cool.
So, boom. And I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Akum Refuge. I could tap it for red or green. It gains me a life going up to 41. And I will pass.
Untap step. Untap the Myriad Landscape. Draw for turn. Play Forest. And I will tap 2 for Lightning Greaves.
Dang it.
And pass.
I totally want
What did you do?
Recon now. He casted a Lightning Greaves.
Oh,
I
goodies.
totally forgot Lightning Greaves in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it came in the precon.
Oh, that's right. They got a bunch of those.
I'll put a forest out there. And then I will cast yeah, that's fine. I'll cast my commander. White, black, green. So now everything assigns damage equal to its toughness.
Okay.
And
What's the power and toughness of your creature?
I got a 0-5 and a 1-2. And I will go ahead and I'll hit Joe for 2 with Deathrite Shaman.
With Deathrite Shaman?
Yes.
Okay. I will go down to 39.
All right, draw. I'll play Forest. Tap 3. Play Golgari Cluestone, which adds either a black or green to my mana pool. Then I can sack it to draw a card.
Nice.
Then pass.
All right, I'll untap. I will draw.
Boom. Got that commander's quarters forest.
Sick. I'm gonna put in a Rakdos Guildgate. Taps for red or green. Comes in tapped.
Hey Tom,
Yeah.
is your board on your phone?
Yeah.
Can you tilt your phone so it can go to full?
Oh yeah, it's true.
Oh, wait, you're wanting it to go. Whoop.
If you tilt
There we go.
it, yeah, it'll go to
There we
landscape.
go.
I'm gonna tap 2 to put out a Sundial of the Infinite.
Oh baby.
Oh baby. And that will be my turn.
Yeah. All right. Go to untap. Draw a card for turn. Isn't that looking together? I'm going to play a forest. Have 2 forests and sacrifice the Myriad Landscape to search for up to 2 basic land cards that share a land type. Put them in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle my library and pass.
Cool. Draw. Tap draw. What land did you sacrifice, James?
Oh, Myriad Landscape.
Myriad Landscape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and tap Deathbright Shaman to exile that Myriad Landscape to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
Whoa!
And I'll add black, so I can tap 2 black and 2 colorless for a Diabolic Tutor. Search for a card, put it in my hand, shuffle my library.
So you exiled it before I got the lands?
No. After you still get the lands. I'm exiling it on my turn. So you're still fine with the lands.
Ooh, but you could do that, huh? Well,
I could.
No, because if you sacrifice it, you have to go find the land. So
The sacrifice would be the cost, but it doesn't check. I don't think it checks. I think it would still go through.
because you couldn't really do anything until it actually hits the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that would be particularly nasty.
Yeah, the sacrifice is a cost. I'm pretty sure it'd be fine, unless it's like a stifle or something. And then I'll attack James for 5 commander damage while I look for my card and pass.
All right.
5 commander.
Untap. Draw.
5. 35 and 5.
I'll play a forest. I will tap for black, green, colorless to bring out Slimefoot.
Hey, everybody's commanders are coming out.
Yeah. Whenever. Okay. Can't really do anything with him this turn yet. Then pass.
Well, in that case, I will untap. I'll draw. Kevin, are you planning on using that Deathrite Shaman on my graveyard?
On your evolving wilds?
Just on my lands in general?
I mean, you don't have really many lands that go into the graveyard, right?
I mean, I've got a couple, but yeah. I have an Evolving Wilds there right now. But if on that note, I will play a Blighted Woodlands.
Nice. Is that the one you tap 4 to sack?
Tap 4, sack it, and search for 2 basic lands and put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library.
It's not completely necessary to my plan.
Okay.
You know, I'm not necessarily targeting people here.
Then I will tap 4 and put in Panharmonicon.
That's a spike. Hopefully I draw some removal for that.
It's my value train right now.
Do that later.
Yeah, I don't think it'll stay very long, but hopefully long enough to get some value. That'll be my turn.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes, pass to James.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Pastor James.
I'm excited for Calamax to come out if you got the mana for it.
Cinderglade comes in untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
And here comes Calamax.
Come on.
Any responses?
No.
That's right. He forks things, right?
He has to be tapped to fork things, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he only forks the first thing each turn.
Yeah.
Has to be an instant.
So
each turn or on his turn?
Each turn.
Each turn, so he could fork 1 per person.
Yeah. It's powerful, but it's powerful if put the right cards in it.
Yeah. Which they did on the pre-con, so.
Yeah.
Some of them. Yeah, you gotta. There's a couple ways he can go. Infinite to get infinitely big.
It's plenty.
Oh, dang.
You just fork a fork and just fork infinitely.
But it's cool because it's not totally unfair. It just means he's like infinitely big, basically one shot.
Yeah.
You know. So if you can find a way to block him or remove him, then.
He doesn't have trample or anything, right?
Nope.
Nope. Just a big old Stegosaur. Sick.
Yeah. Is that it, James?
Yes. I'm equip lightning greaves on him for free.
Oh.
Cool. After doing more research, I realized that you can only equip at sorcery speed, unless it says on the card that you can do it otherwise.
That's right.
Equip is sorcery speed?
Yeah, equip is sorcery speed, but there's some cards that allow you to attach at sorcery speed. Like Nerok's Stealth Suit, you can equip it at sorcery speed, or you can equip it for 2 blue at instant speed.
So sorcery speed meaning first main phase or second main phase?
Yeah, basically.
Right?
Yeah. I'll play Forest.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Putting on equipment takes more time.
Yeah. Um, I will. I'll go ahead and pay 3 for Farika, God of Affliction.
Okay.
She's indestructible, not a creature until my devotion to black and green is more than 7, or 7 or more. And I can pay a black and a green to exile a target creature card from a graveyard. And the owner in which the graveyard belongs to puts a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment creature token with Death Touch.
Oh.
So
I feel like you got a couple cards in there for specific reasons.
in for you, but these were put in just because they're good. They're black and green good stuff, basically.
Yeah.
And then I will I'll tap my forest, and I'll enchant Duran with Spider Umbra.
Okay.
He gets 1/1 in reach. And it has
All right. Untap.
hold on, I'm not done yet.
Oh, I thought you said that was turn. I do apologize.
What do you got on your board, Thomas?
Yeah,
Slimefoot.
Golgari, Bluestone, and Slimefoot, yeah.
Hey man. Commander.
Probably couldn't see that. What was that?
I'm attacking you for with a 1/6 for 6.
Me?
Yes.
6, and that's your commander?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And
So
passing.
I take 6
Okay.
commander.
Yes.
So I go down to 33. And that will be 6 commander
Untap, draw,
from Kevin.
swamp.
Oh, that's a good point. Each person.
Yep. I would prefer not to do that a whole lot more times. I should get some blockers out, eh?
Yeah, you're the only one that was open.
I've been trying to set things up, so that's gonna factor in there.
Yeah. And I didn't want to with Deathright Shaman every turn, so I just didn't want to attack you.
I will tap 4 to activate Slimefoot's ability to create a 1/1 green sprawling creature. I'm just using one of the worms for that. It's a 1/1. Nothing special about it. And then I will pass my turn.
Do you have a 1/1?
Yep. Slimefoot and a 1/1.
Okay. Gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. I will play a mountain. And 2, 3, 4.
I just noticed something. So I noticed that with Kevin, if you have it on speaker view, whenever he talks or makes a sound, it only shows his board in speaker view, so it looks really big.
The only reason he's doing that is because what he's using for his mic is his phone.
Yeah, where's my mic?
So I think I'm going to do that too. So that way, yeah, see, as I'm talking, you see my board and not my face at speaker view. It's pretty cool.
Wait, how did you do that?
The phone is the mic.
The phone is the mic. Oh, okay.
Whenever he talks, the phone goes to speaker view so you can see like an expanded view of his board. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you have yours propped up on something, James?
Yes.
What is that, a protein powder?
Yeah, it's a protein powder, and then on top of that, pre-workout supplement.
Okay. Ooh.
But then you'll probably have to leave audio on your laptop.
Laptop have to be muted. But
It says it is. It is muted.
It is muted.
Oh,
Yeah.
What I did was I did leave audio altogether.
I'll probably have to
Yeah,
just.
something like that.
Yeah.
This kid not touched it.
There.
It was cool because
Oh,
I
well.
can see all is at the top, and then in the speaker view, I see boards. It's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, so what I'm gonna do? Besides fixing that. Probably take. Oh, rough. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this then. I'm gonna tap 4 to sack this guy and go find myself 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. And that will be my turn.
Nice.
I'm gonna go look for. Probably. A swamp and a forest.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Cool. All right, James.
Okay. So, kind of fuzzy.
You got the board in landscape mode, I think.
Yeah, I just put it in landscape.
Oh.
I realized a weakness with this kind of like sack outlet, or my lands, I can sacrifice them and then bring them back probably with like Life from the Loam, but I don't really have a whole lot of basic lands in this deck. So it's not gonna.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's probably not like super effective, but it's not a big deal, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, as long as 15 in 3 colors, I think you should be fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
10 to 15. Not expecting 26 basic lands.
Alrighty. Untap. Let me see. There we go. Trying to get the focus a little better there.
Sweet. Tiny glare, but it's fine. Plenty of.
Alright, turn. And Thomas and Kevin, do you guys have any artifacts or enchantments?
I have one artifact.
I have an indestructible enchantment.
Joe, I know you have the Parmenicon.
Parmesanicon.
He also has infinite.
I do.
Those are two of his combo pieces.
What's that?
Why, you're planning on stealing some things?
Nah. Thomas, what was your artifact?
Golgari Clearstone.
Oh yeah, Cluestone, that's right.
I don't like that you're asking about artifacts here.
No, if you're gonna ask about artifacts, it allows me to act upon your artifacts.
All right, I'm going to, let's see, blue, red, 2 generic, 4 Ral Storm Conduit.
Oh, it comes with a RAL in it, or you already had that?
No, I added.
What does he do?
Oh,
You need to kill that thing immediately.
Is that a planeswalker or
Yes.
yeah.
what? What does he do?
It has a static ability. Pretty strong static ability.
I can't read that.
Can you read it for us, bro?
Yeah. It says, the static ability is whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Ral Storm Conduit deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. And it has +2, scry 1, and a -2. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So it's basically an infinite combo with the...
Any 4, he can just go off and deal 1,000,000 damage to all of us.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's pretty hefty.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Joe...
What's the loyalty, bro?
What's that?
What's the loyalty on that thing?
4.
Okay.
Thomas, do you have any creatures?
I got Slimefoot, and I've got a Sprelling, which is 1/1.
What's the power and toughness of Slimefoot?
2/2. Or sorry, 2/3.
Do you have Death Touch or anything?
Nope.
Slimefoot is a 3/3 technically because of Duran's ability.
Ah, yes.
All right, I'll swing at you, Thomas, with Calimax for 4.
I'll block it with my Sprawling.
The 1/1.
Yep.
Okay, pass.
Pass. Untap.
Oh boy.
Got me on edge, bro.
How much mana you got there, James?
5.
He's got 1 green open right now.
1 green open.
Yep.
Think of my
Is that the what's Calamax's colors? It's like blue, red,
Green.
and green.
Yeah.
Is that the one that has the free fog, or is that the other deck?
No, it's the other deck.
He has the misdirection one.
If your commander's out, you can.
Deflects target of something.
Oh, okay.
The spell.
That's a cool series.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna tap my Deathrite Shaman. I'm gonna exile Joe Mike's Evolving Wilds.
Oh no!
and I'm going to add black. And pay 4 in that black to play Reaper of Shieldred. He's a 2/5 with Infect, and whenever a source deals damage to Reaper of Shieldred, that source's controller gets a poison counter.
Oh,
Good
that sort of
times.
Say that again?
what if that source does damage to you? It's just to the Reaper, right?
It's just to the Reaper. Like, if you lightning bolt him,
Yeah.
then you'll get a poison counter. Or if you just attack and I block with him, I guess that counts too.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll go in for 6 Duran for 6 at Rawl Storm Conduit.
Duran's a 6 power.
He's a 1/6, yes.
Oh, 1/6. Okay, so Raul goes down to 3 loyalty.
No, he attacks according to his toughness, not his power.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody's creatures now deal damage according to their toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's.
I remember that card. Bye.
and then I'll pass.
All right, I'll untap. Draw. Another forest. Tap 2 gray. 2, 3, 4. Ancient Silverback. I'm able to regenerate for 1 gray.
Neat.
It's a creature?
Yep.
1/1?
It's an 8. Technically it'd be a 5/5.
It's a 1/5?
It's a 6/5, but it'd be a 5/5.
6/5. Wow.
That'll be all I do.
All right.
Pass.
Go.
Okay. I will untap. I'll draw for turn. I don't really need him. And I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3 to put out a Fleshbag Marauder. When he enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature, and that will trigger twice because of Panharmonicon. So everybody will sacrifice 2 creatures.
well, I got one. It goes Calamax back to the command zone.
You just
Slide
sacrifice
for
them
command
twice as
zone,
hard.
Silverback in the graveyard.
And Fleshbag Marauder will go away and into the graveyard.
I will take out Deathrite Shaman and Farika, because my when you put that in there, my devotion to black and green was 7.
Okay. So what do you have left? Your commander and the infect guy?
Yes.
Okay.
So, in response,
Okay.
what are you doing, Joe, right now?
I don't know. I'm seeing what you are doing in response.
Oh,
The flesh.
are you on your
That was it. My Fleshbag Marauder sacrificed himself because of his own trigger.
And so now it's Kevin's turn.
Nope.
No, your turn.
It would be. I would be passing to you, but I'm. Are you doing something on my turn or
Yeah, before your end step.
before my end step? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were like blowing up my board or something. And then I will tap the other 3.
In response to your tapping,
Okay.
I'm going to cast an instant spell.
All right.
Okay.
So I just have 3 floating mana.
It's a Force of Vigor, and it says, if it's not my turn, I may exile a green card from my hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. And it says destroy up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. And I'm going to exile the hunting pack from my hand to destroy your Panharmonicon.
Okay.
And that's it.
Just my Panharmonicon?
Yeah. Do you have any other artifacts?
That's it, bro?
I have. Oh, I have Sundial of the Infinite.
Yes, Sundial.
And Thomas has
Close down.
He has a clue stone.
Kevin,
And
you
I
have
Yeah.
have a spike.
So so I had the mana floating, right?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use that to in response to you blowing up my Panharmonicon. I'm gonna use that to tap my Sundial and will end my turn and exile everything that's on the stack.
Oh. Oh, just fizzle, bro. Ouch. That was like the worst time to do that one.
I know you did it on my turn too. That's the only exile all spells and abilities on the stack.
Right. So that's in response to the exile effect.
Yeah. So your
Force of Vigor.
your force of whatever cards that you had thrown on the stack get exiled.
That's rough.
What does that card do?
Sundial of the Infinite. I haven't really used it for that purpose. I just use it to like save tokens, but
It's a sorcery speed thing, though. So you can't activate it on anyone else's turn.
yeah, I can only do that. It says I can only do this only during my turn.
Well,
So that will be my turn. I have I had 2 floating mana, but now I don't.
all right. That
Mess with
was
my artifacts.
untap, draw for turn. Four, five, six. I'm going to tap 4 generic for Sad Robot.
Sad robot, nice.
What does that do?
When he enters Solemn Simulacrum, is the correct. When he enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a
it's solemn. Okay.
Yeah. Then put it in the battlefield of my library. And then I will pass.
Yep. Drop.
5. And I'll cast Final Parting. Search my library for 2 cards, put one of them in my hand and one of them in the graveyard. I know which one I'm going to put in the graveyard. It's going to be Howler.
Okay.
And then
What does that give everybody?
First Strike.
First strike?
But yeah, unfortunately not right now. It's they have planes, which is dumb. Guess I'm gonna have to get more planes in this deck. And the other it's over here somewhere. Can go in my hand. And then I will go at Thomas. I'll go at Joe for 6 with Durant. And Tom for 5. Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so yeah, 35 health or 5 poison. Okay. Untap.
And Joe's got 27.
I'm at 27 with 12 commander damage from Duran.
Okay. I mixed up the J on the JA, but it's okay. I'll get James next time.
2 black, 4. This is Stir of the Sands. Create 2 black zombie creature tokens.
They're of the same.
There's nothing special about them, so.
All I know is I have a card called Stir Thus. That's something totally different.
Stir the Sands. So that's going to be my 3 2/2 zombies.
Oh no, Shake the Sands actually. It's not Stir the Sands.
Oh, okay.
And then pass.
All right. Draw. Outstanding. I will play a forest for turn. I'm gonna tap 2 to cast Life from the Loam. Return up to 3 target lands from my graveyard to my hand. Awkward. That was a bad sequence. I shouldn't have played that forest first, but oh well. Actually, what do I got here? 4, 5. Yeah, why not? 2, 3. I will tap 3. One of each color to bring out my commander. With Panharmonicon, he will come out with 6 counters.
What does the effect say?
If an artifact or a creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
I meant Gyris, not Panharmonicon.
Huh?
I meant Gyris.
Oh, he enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. So he will be a 6/6.
That sounds big.
He's a big boy. He eats his Wheaties. Mostly just to block Kevin's stuff for now, so. You gonna stop swinging at me, Kevin?
I'm looking at rulings.
Oh.
I contend that when this creature enters the battlefield is different than this creature enters the battlefield with.
Yeah, so what I gathered from it is that he will, because he's a 0/0, so when he hits the battlefield, he receives counters or +1/+1 counters, and he gets the amount that you spend the mana. So basically the trigger is he enters the battlefield and then you add the counters. I don't think I'd done that before until we played in your basement with your friend that time. 'Cause I don't know if I had caught that. Either Thomas or that guy's
thinking
name.
of when we played with Matt.
Matt. Yeah. Was it Matt or you that brought that up?
Matt did.
I'm reading stuff about Thomorok, the Insatiable, where it has a similar thing. You can devour X, and as this enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a number of creatures. This creature enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters for each of those creatures. Doubling season would double it because if an effect would put one or more counters on it doubles. But Panharmonicon, they're saying Panharmonicon wouldn't because it's not a triggered ability.
So would his I guess like with Hydras, is that what would you call that then? Is that it's not I don't know if it's a triggered or not. James, do you know?
More like a static thing than I don't know. What do you think, James?
Well, because it doesn't say that his power and toughness are equal to the thing. It just says that he enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the mana spent casting it.
They're replacement effects.
So what was your question again?
So would Panharmonicon double the amount of +1/+1 counters that gets put on Gyris because he has to enter the battlefield? When he enters the battlefield, he gets the counters? Or how does that work?
Read Panharmonicon again?
If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
This
Well, yeah. So a triggered ability is, anytime something happens, that triggered ability happens because the trigger was pulled in a sense, right? So
I sent you guys a link. It's Panharmonicon and Hydra interactions.
Yeah.
It's saying that it wouldn't double the counters because it's not a triggered ability; it's a replacement effect. So it modifies how the object enters the battlefield. So instead of entering the battlefield with a 0/0 power, it enters the battlefield with your 4 or that.
Is that for just things where it says its power and toughness are equal to this, or is that for counters as well? Like an X Hydra or something?
No, this is talking about X. This is talking about counters and Hydras. Like the example that they give is Colonian Hydra that says Colonian Hydra enters the battlefield with 4+1/+1 counters on it.
Oh, okay. So that's the same. Okay, so he's a 3/3 then?
Yeah.
Okay. Gyrus is a little boy. He didn't eat his Wheaties today.
There's one card called Corpse Jack Menace that would double the counters, but instead of doubling the triggers, it says if one or more +1/+1 counters will be placed on a creature you control, twice that many +1/+1 counters are placed on it. The instead is
Okay. Then James, how much mana you got open?
0.
0? Kevin, how much do you have open?
0.
0? Okay.
I don't play blue, bro.
Huh?
I'm not playing blue right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm used to that. So to finish my turn, I'm gonna tap 2 and put out Brain Maggot.
Okay.
So that will actually trigger twice.
That's true.
So Kevin and James, if you'd like to reveal your hands.
Oh,
We have to reveal like one at a time. So
It says enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand, and you choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card until Brain Maggot leaves the battlefield.
Amen. Never mind.
So you reveal your hand. I guess we'll start with James.
yep.
Our set's reversal, bro. Come on, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah. Me too.
Let's see. Narset's reversal. It's blurry. I can't see.
Yeah, this one is
Do speak.
Go ahead.
Have Joe do speaker view so it's on the big screen. You talk.
I did, but it was blurry for me. I still couldn't read him. A little bit lower. Oh, he's a Jinn Illuminatus. Each has replicate. Replicate. When you cast it, copy it for each time you paid to replace. Okay, so that's a fork one. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have another creature.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hit stuff off the top of the library.
Yeah.
Play with the top card of your library revealed. Cast instant and sorcery spells from the top. Whenever you cast it, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, these are all fun.
Yep.
The copies.
This is Channeled Force.
Target player draws. Discard X cards. Creature or planeswalker. Okay.
You'll probably want. This is the best part of my hand, technically.
Yeah, it's like practically better
Copy.
than a count.
what does it do? Copy target instant sorcery spell, then return it to the owner's hand. You may choose.
2 targets for the copy.
So if you counter, it's what you copy somebody else's thing, and then you return that thing to their hand. You bounce that spell to their hand, and then you choose a new target for it.
Yep.
Yeah. You're basically countering it, and he's getting to use your spell.
Okay, yeah, let's do that one. None of those cards look like fun, so. And then Kevin.
Yeah, I've got
I got you pinned here. Oh wait, wrong one pinned.
I got Brawn.
Brawn, huh?
Brawn is the one that gives my creatures
Trample?
to
Yep.
graveyard.
I have that on my deck.
So I couldn't put it in my graveyard.
Naturalize.
Naturalize to destroy an artifact or enchantment.
Okay.
Skin Shifter. I can pay a green to make it a 4/4, a 2/2, or a 0/8 till the end of turn.
Okay.
On my turn. And then Foul Renewal to bring something back from graveyard to hand and give a creature -X/-X, where X is the toughness of the creature that I returned.
I will do that one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll put it right here.
Yeah. I'll just have to remember those. Okay. That will be my turn.
Right.
I will untap. Go off for turn. Play a command tower.
There was an interaction with Brain Maggot where I couldn't remember if somebody exiles it, does it, and the cards with it go away forever, or...
What does the card specifically say?
Well, it says exile that card until Brain Maggot leaves the battlefield.
Or bounce the hand, or destroy it.
Leaves the battlefield.
If it gets tucked in the library, any lead.
Yeah, any way it leaves it, I guess. I thought there was like some interaction that somebody did where they're like, yeah, it just... They fizzle.
There's one that I know from White. I forgot what card it is, but you can creature when it enters the battlefield, you can exile something, and then another trigger that when it leaves the battlefield, it comes back onto the battlefield. But if you sacrifice the card once before the second trigger happens, that card that you exiled will just stay exiled.
Huh.
So that's probably what the interaction there.
Yeah.
You need a sack outlet.
Okay, so I tap 6, and I casted
Melik?
my brother from another mother, Malik.
Leak.
Is it Paragon? And I play with the top card of my library. Revealed. Hang on.
And now you can cast spells from the top of your library?
Yeah.
Yes, and if I cast an instant or sorcery spell from the top of my library, I get to copy it, choosing targets for the copy. Any responses to me casting Malik?
I don't have any.
Okay. And then I'm going to attach lightning greaves to it. Any responses?
No.
No.
Oh, that's
What?
haste.
That's about all I got.
Amen.
I will pass.
All right, untap. Draw.
Oh, I have to play with the top card of my library revealed. Right now, it's just a mountain.
Ooh. Spicy.
So scary.
Very. Ooh. I will tap for Braun.
Braun?
Yep, 3/3 trample. It does nothing on the field though.
You want him to die, basically.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And then let's see. Your maggot is an enchantment or it's a creature?
Yes.
It's an enchantment creature.
Yeah. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you get rid of Braun next turn if you leave me alone.
Hey man. What are the stats on all the creatures on the board right now?
2/2. I got 3 2/2s.
I have Gyrus, who's a 3/3, and then Brain Maggot is a 1/1.
And then James?
I have a 2/4 that has lightning on it, 2/2, and that's it.
Oh, that's interesting. Never mind.
Okay, I'll send if I don't do you have any creatures in your graveyard right now, Joe?
I have Fleshbag Marauder in my graveyard. He can stay there for a little bit.
Yeah, if I don't attack you, you won't bring out Fleshbag Marauder when Gyrus attacks this next turn.
I won't. I will not.
Okay. Because that is no bueno.
How many creatures do you have, bro?
3.
3? Yeah.
But I want to live. One of them I for sure want to die, but 2 of them I want to live.
Yeah. Okay. I will keep him back if you for this next turn if you don't send him out.
I'll swing at Duran and Reaper of Shield James. 2/5 and 1/6.
He's swinging at me
Yeah.
with a 2/5 and a 1/6.
Yeah, 5/5 and a 1/6. Oh no, a 5/5 and a 6/6. I mean,
A 5/5 and a 6/6.
they deal combat damage equal to their toughness.
Yeah.
The 5/5 has infect, and the 6/6 is a command.
Oh, I missed Duran. He was fun.
No.
Hey, at least your Malik is a 4/4, technically.
Malik is yeah.
You can block with your sad robot and draw a card.
I'm going to block the infect guy with Sad Robot.
Mm-hmm.
Sad robot. I thought you said sand robot earlier, so I was like, what is that?
He's a 2/2 or 4/4.
2/2.
He's a 2/2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what? So go ahead.
And then Duran's a 6/6.
So yeah, I'll take 6 and 6 commander. When Solemn Simulacrum dies, I draw a card. Drew a mountain. Reveal the top card of my library. It's this guy. Starstorm. I can deal X damage to each creature. So X, mountain, fire, mountain, red.
How many mountains you got? Sources, red sources.
3.
3.
So I just need to pay 2 red and then the rest generic.
Is that a sorcery or is that an instant?
It's an
Sorcery.
Oh.
instant.
It's instant?
Yeah.
Instant corrected.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm going to take 6 from Duran and Commander damage as well.
And since your sad robot dealt 2 damage to my Reaper, you would get a poison counter because of its effect.
Oh, I forgot about that.
James gets the first infect of the game.
No.
Thomas has 5.
Oh, he does? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. So you, based on my calc, James has 29, 11 commander, and 1 poison.
Just 1 poison?
Yeah, just 1 poison.
And what is it, 10 or 12?
10.
10. Okay.
It's 10. I remember Kevin doing 9 damage to me out of nowhere with that deck, so it was very close.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
I mean, you ultimated Lord Windgrace, so I had to do something.
I know, it was a rare opportunity.
Yeah. I've never killed anyone with Impact. I will pass.
All right, untap. Draw.
What's the highest toughness creature right now on the board? Is it a 6?
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay. Nobody counter anything.
That's why I left 2 mana up, bro.
Black
Oh.
for regular. Destroy the evidence. Destroy target land. Its controller reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. Then puts those cards into the graveyard.
Ooh. You doing yourself?
No.
Oh.
No.
I was actually going to do you, Joe.
Hey. Okay.
Give him a
Wait, which land are you destroying?
What lands do you have?
best one.
I guess my most... Well, I've got, what? I've got 3 forests, a swamp, and a mountain. And then I have 2... Basically 2 red or green lands.
bracket.
They both come in tapped. One of them gives me a life when it comes into play.
I'll take the one out that gives you a life.
Destroys it. It goes to my graveyard.
Got 2.
And
2
then-
colors.
Oh, and then, so what was it? I reveal until I get a land card?
Yes. And then all that goes into the graveyard.
It all goes into the graveyard. Golgari Charm, Swamp.
Oh, right.
Hey,
I
man.
tried, Joe.
Hey, keep them off Golgari
Hey, I
Charm,
appreciate
which
it, though.
Golgari Charm would have creatures from what James is about to do. So, it's kind of not bad.
I'll do Airtap Golgari for a black, then colorless, and then Doom Dissenter. It's a human. When Doom Dissenter dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
Hey, look at that.
Sorry, my cell phone's about today, so.
Ah,
I'll just switch over to my laptop completely.
Plug in. Yeah, she's doing. Let's see.
I just switched over to my laptop completely, so you guys won't be able to see my board, but we can figure something out.
Trust
Sorry
you,
for
bro.
that. I hope so.
Yeah, we know you're not.
Still Thomas's turn, yeah?
It's gonna be passed after that.
Oh, you're gonna pass?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm gonna untap. Instead of drawing, I'm going to dredge Life from the Loam back out into there. Dredge 3. So that will bring out Dragon Lord Atarka.
Oof.
When he enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage. among divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. He's an 8/8, so he's not coming out anytime soon. Forest and a swamp.
Right.
So Life from the Loam will go to my hand. I did say I'd help you get rid of Braun, huh?
You did.
Well, he's about to get board wiped, though, right?
Yeah, if you don't attack,
Because I don't really have, I don't have a creature except for Fleshy.
Yeah, it's probably not in your best interest to attack. Braun.
Yeah. So,
You need to wait for the board up, I guess.
yeah. So what I will do then is I'm going to cast Life from the Loam. Wait, no, I won't. I'm going to play my land for a turn, Blighted Woodland, and then I'm going to tap 4 to sack it, go find myself a mountain and a swamp. And they'll come in. If I have another mountain in there. Yep. I'll shuffle it there. And then I actually will tap 2 to cast Life from the Loam. And I'll bring back that Blighted Woodland. The Akum Refuge and a forest. And I believe that will be my turn.
Hi, James. I'm going to untap, but before my draw step, I'm going to cast Starstorm from the top of my library for X equals. Wait. Hang on. 1 second. Can I?
Wait. Yeah, did you untap your mana?
I just did it. Yeah.
So Calamax is he out or?
No, he's in the command zone.
Oh, okay.
If you cast it from the top, Malik can copy it.
Oh yeah. Well, kill everything twice.
I'm going to X equals.
What's that? 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 4. What? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. X equals 5. That's all my mana for Starstorm.
Starstorm for 10.
Yeah, because I do it twice. Because Malik lets me do it twice.
So you deal 10 to each.
2 separate spells.
Mm-hmm.
So does anyone have a response for the
That's
first?
to creatures, right?
Yeah. Each creature.
Okay.
Does anyone have a response for the first Starstorm?
I
do not.
I do not. I am.
don't have any. That's not.
Okay. So each creature takes 5, and then I
Oh,
may
you get another
copy-
poison counter, huh?
me.
Right? Because he hit Kevin's infect guy.
Oh yeah. You get another poison count.
Great. So I do that twice. So all creatures. So it's basically 10 damage to all creatures.
Okay.
10 damage to all creatures. Dang.
I do not have any responses for that.
And then, yep, Malik, he goes away too. He does. And then I go my draw step.
I'm going to use my totem armor to remove all the damage from Duran.
Okay.
Because Doomed Dissenter has died, I get a single 2/2 black zombie creature token. My other ones are wiped out.
And Brain Maggot left, so you guys get your shenanigans back.
Well,
I'm going to play my land for turn.
So wait,
is
so 2 separate spells hit, right?
Yeah.
Does Duran get hit twice for 5? Or how is he? He's a 6/6?
he was a 6/6.
Okay.
He was a 1/6.
So he makes it by the bark of
The
his
scan-
branches.
The chin of his chin, I guess.
Yep.
And that'll be it. I will pass.
Before the end of your, I'll tap 2, and I'll go ahead and naturalize Joe's Panharmonicon.
No!
Ah.
Yeah, no.
Rough.
It goes away.
So now Duran has trample to James, putting Braun in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and put a skin shifter. So I can pay 1 green. Until the end of the turn, he becomes either a 4/4 rhino, a 2/2 bird, or a 0/8 plant.
I wonder which one you're doing.
Probably the 8.
But that 0/8 plant's very situational, you know.
Yeah. And then I'll attack James for 5 commander.
Yeah. 5 it is. I go to 24 and being added damage.
And 2. And then that'll be it for me.
All right, I'll untap. I shall draw. I'll tap a black and 3. Agent of Erebos. Whenever Agent of Erebos or another enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, exile all cards from target player's graveyard.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Joe. Oh, so much graveyard hate for Joe.
I was actually going to go after your graveyard, Kevin.
Oh, that is rough.
Good thing the brain maggot is gone, so I got my instant back.
Hey, you do.
And then,
Kevin, you have Duran, who is a 5/5, and who else?
I have Duran and a Skin Shifter. He's a 1/1, but I can turn him into a 4/4, a 2/2, or a 0/8 for 1 green man.
That's right.
The 2/2's flyer, right?
2/2 flyer, a 4/4 trampler, or a 0/8 generic, but he's an 8/8
An
at that
8/8.
point.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Unless Duran is off the battlefield, then
Right.
True.
okay.
I'm tapping Cluestone for a black, which will allow me to play Graph Harvest. It's an enchantment. Zombies I control have menace. Then, if I choose to sacrifice it, I will have to exile a card from my graveyard and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield. Right now, it's just the enchantment.
It's Manache.
Manache.
And then pass.
Okay. I will untap. I'm gonna dredge myself for 3 to get life from the loam back. Revealing a forest, an elvish visionary, and nightmare void. Rough. Oh no, not rough. It's got dredge too. Huh? Okay, so I will throw an Akum Refuge in there, get 1 life back, so I'll go back to 28.
Nice.
And I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring my commander back out, paying the 2 commander tax. So Gyrus is coming out as a 5/5. And then I'm going to tap another 3 to put out a Golgari Brown Scale. He's a 2/3 lizard, and basically when he is put into my hand from my graveyard, I gain 2 life, and he has dredge too.
He's a 3
So yeah, he is a 3/3 technically.
in combat.
And then that will be my turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap, draw for turn, and I have a Mossfire Valley.
Is that the one you pay 1 and you get a red and a green?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I will. Kevin, you have a 5/5 with Duran. Duran's a 5/5 right now, and then
Durant, I got a 1/1 and a 0/5. In combat, they would be a 5/5 and potentially an 8/8.
okay. I'm going to tap 2 red. Two red and well, I'm gonna 2 red and 5 generic to Comet Storm, and I'm gonna kick it once to do 5 to Duran and 5 to Gyrus.
What?
Can
Come
you,
on,
can
man.
you read that? Choose any target, deals X damage. What's the CMC?
It's two red.
2X? 2 red X?
Yeah, and I tap these 2 mountains and 5 here, and I kicked it.
For kicker.
The kicker is just 1 more mana,
Yep.
Yeah.
so you could do it twice.
Yeah, as many times. Yeah, each one I pay, I get to hit another target.
That's a small kicker cost.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't want to do the Golgari Brown scale instead?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And pass. That's my turn.
All right.
Okay, untap. Um, I'll pay 5 to put Duran back.
Oh,
And I'll make a skin shifter into a 0/8 plant. And then I'll attack James for 8.
oh man. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I see why you took out Duran though now. I just looked at the life totals.
Yeah.
He's at 16 commander damage.
All from you, I believe, too.
I'll take 8, which will take me down to what, 16? Yeah.
I will.
Right. Untap. Draw.
Oh, I got 16 life and 16 commander.
Harley.
1 black, 1 colorless. Font of Return. I am going to pay its cost to sacrifice it, which is another black. And 3 colorless. When I do this, I get to return up to 3 target creature cards from my graveyard to my hand.
What creature cards do you have on there right now?
On the board?
Yeah.
1 zombie token and Agent of Erebos. And because of me casting an enchantment, I get to exile someone's graveyard. James, let's exile your graveyard.
Mine?
Yeah.
So much love in this room right now.
I can't recast anything from it, though.
Oh, bro, that's a total lie, bro.
I'm well aware. James, exile your graveyard.
Can I? I mean, you guys know my deck more than I do.
You're right. This is a new deck. We don't know what's going on in there.
I have no idea.
What's best? Casting it out of your hand and copying it, casting it out of your hand, copying it, and then casting it back out from the graveyard and copying it again.
Oh, rough. Yeah.
So, makes sense.
After exiling James's graveyard,
Boo.
I will pass.
All your zombies have menace, yeah?
We're
Yeah.
not.
We're open for.
Got one zombie, so
Huh?
I've only got one zombie. Ooh,
Yeah, none of us block your one zombie because we don't have enough
I didn't
blockers.
think about that. Amen. I'll pass. I'll still pass this turn for now.
Okay. So, I'm going to play my Blighted Woodland.
That's funny. Joe got rid of his face, and Thomas got rid of his deck.
Huh?
Those faces still there.
No, my phone died, so
Where?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're on speaker view, aren't you?
I just drew. Yeah, I drew. So I'm going to tap 4 to do the thing with Blighted Woodlands.
That-
Which I'll go. Well, no, I'll just do that now. I'm not sure which things I'm going to find yet. Swamp and a forest. There we go. I wasn't sure how many basic lands I had left. So that'll go to my graveyard. And I'll tap 3 to cast a Whisper Silk Cloak.
No bueno.
And to finish my turn, I will tap 2 more to Life from the Loam. Some lands back.
Blighted Woodlands, one of them, I assume.
Yep. Blighted Woodlands will go back. A forest will go back. And a swamp will go back. And that will be my turn.
I will untap. Draw for turn. Play a Desolate Lighthouse. It's pretty lame. It's just a colorless.
Loot.
Yeah. And then let me see. Cat board real quick. See what's going on here.
I ain't got much going on at the moment. You already blew up my commander. These are the only 2 permanents I have. Non-land permanents.
Your commander's back though, huh? 5.
Yep.
I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap the Desolate Lighthouse to the Mossfire Valley to add a green and a red. So that's 2 mana. And 3, 4, 5, 6 to recast Calamax.
Nice.
I'm going to equip Lightning Greaves onto the Calamax.
Yep.
And then I'm going to swing on. Thomas, you have any creatures?
I've got a zombie, and I've got Agent of Erebos.
What are the stats, bro?
It's 2/2 and 2/2.
Any of them have death touch?
No.
What's Calamax at?
4/4.
He's a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll swing at Thomas for 4.
Mm-hmm. I'll block with Eremos.
Okay.
So,
What did he do?
He
I'll
exiles
block with
graveyards.
Eremos, which doesn't do anything to me. It just stops the damage.
No, but what was his effect?
Oh, anytime I cast a enchantment or cast Erebos, I exile someone's graveyard.
Sick.
I'm okay with that.
No, Joe's super fired up about that.
I sure hope you would be.
I should invest in a Bajuka Bog.
You what?
I should invest in a Bajuka Bog.
Nah, bro. Those are worthless. You don't need it.
Oh, you love Jukabog.
Yeah, you can't even respond to it or nothing.
You can't, bro. You can't. It's so.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I mean, I have that artifact that gives me 5 life and shuffles my graveyard into my library.
Elixir? Yeah.
Elixir of immortality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's somewhere in here, but I do not have that.
I pass.
Yeah. Thinking really quick. What colors of mana does James have open right now?
I have blue, red, and a command tower.
2 mountains, a command counter blue.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tap 2 for a grizzled Leotau. So 1/5 cat. How many cards does everyone have in hand?
5.
2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yep.
What was the grizzled Leotau or whatever it was? He's a 1/5.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It's just a vanilla 1/5.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to get rid of your boy over there, Joe? Your dredge boy?
I wouldn't be angry if he left. I wouldn't necessarily want a poison counter for it, but
I don't have any poison on me. I don't have any effect.
oh, your creature that
he's gone.
What's his name
He's gone.
left? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be devastated if he left.
Okay. I'll create Skin Shifter into a 0/8. I'll swing the Skin Shifter at James and Duran at Joe.
Now, do you have trample?
Cool.
Huh?
I I do have trample. I forgot about that. Yeah, I do have trample.
Did he survive the graveyard exile thing?
He didn't exile my graveyard.
Thomas got yours. Oh, but he got yours earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Duran's
No,
5.
Thomas never exiled my graveyard.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he
You
got
said
you
you-
the turn before. He got you 2
First
turns
time I
ago,
used Erebos.
and then James last one. So he
Wait.
So whenever he cast it, right?
When Agent of Erebos or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, exile all cards from target player's graveyard.
Yeah, because you had said that was rough for me, but then it turns out he got you instead.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize it was when the agent came into play.
Yes.
I thought other enchantments. If that were the case, I would have casted my instant because I had 4 mana to save guys.
To save what?
To save one of my creatures in the graveyard and bring it back to my hand. Like, I'll exile my graveyard. That's no problem. But I don't know. Maybe we can roll for it to see if I can.
I mean, whatever's fair. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm down for whatever.
I thought I read it, so I do apologize if I didn't read it.
Yeah, the
No,
mic's kind of cut in and out, so.
I just misheard it. I thought you were joking about, no, I'm going after you. I'm like, okay, that's going to be awkward when he puts another enchantment out.
No, I was serious.
Okay. How about this? A 1, 2, or 3, and I'll have that instant resolve at 4, 5, or 6, and the graveyard will just get exiled as is.
Okay, and then you would just leave whatever mana. Well, no, it would have been untapped or it would have been tapped anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, 1, 2, 3, it stays, and 1, 4, 5, 6,
4, 5,
your
6, it
graveyard goes.
No, graveyard's going to get exiled regardless.
Okay.
But 1, 2, 3 instants to bring something back to my hand would resolve.
Okay.
The graveyard will get exiled regardless.
All right.
The 6, so that's a no. The Lord's vote.
So no trample then?
No trample, 5/5 regular, and a 0/8.
Okay. Yeah, but I will block with my brown scale.
Okay. And James is an 8/8.
Oh yeah. So I go down to 8 life.
Oof.
Pass.
You say something?
Pass.
Okay.
Oh, I was breaking up.
Untap. Roll.
James, the brothers were looking at a house, and I think it has the same exact floor plan as yours, but maybe mirrored.
I live in an apartment now.
Oh well, your previous place
Oh, okay.
with the basement and then the room upstairs that was kind of like that. It's over in Whitehall.
Oh, I wouldn't go out there.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Even if it's
For
off the like main streets.
9 foot.
Yeah, it's kind of far. It's a little further than we want to be. But on top of that, it's not the safest. They have a few dice. They have some nice neighborhoods, but it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's
effective evangelistically out there.
there's a couple like Jewish communities in Bexley, and I mean I suppose Whitehall near the university isn't that bad, but there are some pretty rough parts of Whitehall.
So
Yeah.
I brought back out Slimefoot, which was 5 mana, 3 colorless, a black and a green, and then Doom Dissenter as well, who I pulled from my graveyard to put in my hand. And I'll swing at Kevin for 2/2.
2/2. Okay, I'll block with.
It's a zombie with menace.
Oh, menace. Okay, I'll take the 2.
Little tutu staring down the big tree.
No, I won't take the 2.
You won't?
No. I will. I'll pay 1 black and a green to make Hissing Quagmire a 2/2 Death Touch creature. And then how many creatures you got on board, Thomas?
At that point, I would have 2 after that one resolves.
Okay, forget that. I'll just take the 2.
Make up your mind, bro.
I'm getting a little too fancy there.
You said you pass?
Yeah.
Okay. Untappy.
If I were the brothers, I would look in like Clintonville or Grandview.
Yeah, I think that's what
Clinton.
Thomas had said too. He brought up Clintonville.
Do Clintonville because it'll be north of campus. You're getting more into a singles area than you would be a campus area. Grandview is a bit more of a campus area still.
Clintonville's just so far from where what we're trying to do.
That's the only issue, yeah. And same with Grandview. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
I'd rather do Reynoldsburg than Clintonville.
are
Yeah.
you talking about your ministry, Kevin?
Joe Mike is planning on moving with Gerald and Theo.
Oh, and they're in your Bible. I see it. They're in your Bible talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look in Bexley. Bexley's
Okay.
better than Whitehall, I think.
Like I told him about this place. This place is sick. It may not be as cheap as like the ghetto Whitehall spots, but you can get a 2-bed flat for $9.99, or you can get what we got for $12.99, but it has 2 beds and a full basement.
All right.
Yeah, that's great.
One brother gets a full basement to himself.
Pretty
Much.
crazy.
So I'm tapping 9
Oh snap! For Garrus.
for Mr. Gyrus. And then I'm going to tap 2 to equip the Whisper Silk Cloak to him. Any responses?
No.
No.
So he has Shroud now, right?
He will have Shroud and Unblockable.
Yep. That just happened.
I drew my card for turn, yeah.
Just keep in mind too, all commander damage is separate.
Right.
It comes out of your life total anyways, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's separate per commander.
Okay.
Trying to make sure everyone knows that because he's one shot away from.
Well,
Because
from Kevin, I think he's one shot away from him, right?
Yeah.
Goodness, James, I could have killed you last turn, but I decided I didn't want to. I wanted to be a little nice to you.
You did really?
I attacked Duran at Joe instead of you, even though you were open.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He played nice. I have one floating. Yep, that will be my Well, I have one floating, and just because I can, I'm gonna tap it to do the sundial, and end my turn.
In the turn.
All right. Untap. Drop turn.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. My commander tax counter's at 2, so I had to pay 4 extra for him.
You had to pay 7 for him total.
At least 7.
Okay.
So the next time it'll be 9 at least, but I just decided to splurge.
Well, you want to get the Dragon Lord at Tarka. That's what you want.
I'm trying to think if there's any other. I don't think if he may be the highest power thing I have in there, or 8 might be the highest power.
I mean, it's nice and safe. Like, I'd rather have an event Zendikar than a 15/15 that I can barely get out because I can't get Gyrus that high.
Yeah.
Red, 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 blue, blue, blue for Niv-Mizzet Haroon.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
He says, whenever I draw a card, Niv-Mizzet Haroon deals 1 damage to any target. And whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, I draw a card.
Oh.
Whatever a player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Good thing I didn't play Feather.
Oh, yeah.
Does everyone have creatures on board?
I have a
Yeah.
shrouded, unblockable creature.
And Thomas has...
I've got 3. I got a 2/2 zombie, a 1/1 doomed deserter, and 2/3 slimefoot.
anything with a death touch on it?
Nope.
And Kevin,
I've got a 5/5, and I can make one of my lands into a 2/2 death touch.
so I'm not attacking you. Oh man, rough. Okay, I'm gonna swing 4 at Thomas.
4.
4/4.
I'll block with my doomed deserter. Dissenter, sorry. When he dies, create a 2/2 black zombie. So I now have 2 2/2 black zombies.
Are you still at 35 and 5, Thomas? 5 poison?
35 health, 5 poison, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure my math is right. My chart.
Well, can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
I don't have blue. Pass.
Oh, I thought you were talking about putting the lightning greaves on. Is Niv-Mizzet the one that you can tap to draw a card? That one?
No.
Oh, that's not. It's a different Niv-Mizzet.
I'm not sure which
right?
one
Whenever it.
referring to. No, it's whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, I draw a card.
Gotcha.
Whenever I draw a card, Niv-Mizzet Haroon deals 1 damage to any target.
Gotcha. Hey Joe, are you you're planning to bring out a Tarka or Flesh Bag?
Don't tell him. It's not wise.
I mean, I guess it all depends. I'd like to keep Gyrus out for a little bit. I can hold both of those off for another turn. From you. I won't. I won't pull those guys out of the graveyard if you leave Gyrus alone.
I mean, you can pull a Tarka all you want, but because you can channel those targets. You can choose what you target. What other creature?
I have a Golgari Brown Scale, an Elvish Visionary, which just gives me a card, draw a card whenever I come in.
Mm-hmm. Brain Maggot.
Flesh Bag. Yeah, Brain Maggot. So there's some
things.
They're like red Fresno level cards. Nothing too crazy.
I don't know. Joey.
Sounds good. I'll tap 3, and I'll play a Runic Armisar. So whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or land that isn't a mana ability, I may draw a card. So that's Blighted Woodland, that's Slimefoot, that's any activated ability that doesn't create mana.
For a creature or just any card?
Any creature or land.
Any creature or land.
Yeah, so not the Sundial.
Okay.
And then you have Gyrus. Thomas has 2 zombies and something else.
Slimefoot.
Excellent. 2 zombies and Slimefoot. Okay. How big is it?
Sorry?
James?
Say that again?
How big is Niv Mizzet?
Oh, 5/5.
5/5. Interesting.
Does Duran have trample?
No. Not anymore. I'll attack. I'll attack Thomas with Duran and Grizzled Leotow. 2 5/5s.
All right. I'll block Duran with one of my zombie tokens. I'll take the other 5.
Okay. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Tap 1. Traveler's Amulet. I can tap 1 to sacrifice it and search my library for 2 basic land cards, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. I will pay 1 to do that. And
What? Is that an artifact?
yes,
Okay, never mind.
I'll go for a swamp. 2 swamps.
James, how much life are you at?
He's at 8.
You're at 8?
Yeah.
Shuffle library. So I've got 2 swamps that went into my hand.
I'll be back.
Okay. I will play my mana for turn, which will be a swamp.
What'd you just do?
I went ahead and sacrificed Traveler's Amulet. which is just one colorless. Search for 2 basic land cards. Oh, a basic land card. Whoops, my bad. I read that wrong. And then shuffle library. So I picked out a Schwamp, put it in my hand. I played my mana per turn, which was the Schwamp. My library. I did not need to do that. So that goes into the graveyard. Then I will do. Then I will do. A green, black, and 2 Rhizome Lurcher, which when it enters the battlefield, enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I have only 2, which is Doom Deserter or Dissenter, and then Agent of Erebos. Those are the only 2. So it is a 4/4. And then don't got any enchanted creatures or enchantment creatures, do they?
What did they?
No one's got enchantment or enchanted creatures.
They don't have Eclipse creature.
So that wouldn't be enchanted, right?
No, it's
Okay.
artifact.
Just making sure. I was thinking right. Okay. And then how many creatures do you have, Joe?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. James, you have what? Just one?
Yep.
I'll swing at you with my 1 zombie token that has menace for 2.
Me?
Who?
At James.
All right. That puts him at 6.
Yeah.
And then pass.
Okay. Untap. Instead of drawing, I'm going to dredge myself for 2 and grab Nightmare Void from my graveyard.
What is that?
And that will put out a forest and a Turn Timber Grove, another land.
What does Nightmare Void do?
Target player reveals their hand, and I can choose a card from it, and they discard it.
It's like one that you got worse fears out of my hand now.
Yeah. It was also that time I used it on myself to discard Master of Cruelties.
Oh, nice.
It's not in my hand, so don't everybody freak out.
All right, just making sure because you would be.
So,
We'd be concerned.
Very, very concerned.
oh yeah, speaking of that, what does everybody have on their battlefield here?
Cab Zombie, I got Slimefoot, and Rhizome Lurcher.
Okay. Do any of them have reach?
I have
flying?
a 5/5.
Nope.
Kevin, what do you got? You got Duran and
The one that can turn into the 4/4, the 2. I got a 2/5 and got a land that can turn into a 2/2 death touch.
2/2 death touch. Okay. So I want to spread this out. I think. I'm going to declare my attack, or I'm going to go into my attack phase.
Okay.
Does anybody have any responses? I'm going to be swinging with Gyrus.
Okay.
Which will bring out the dragon, or a token copy of it after I exile it, of course. So he's going to enter the battlefield and deal 5 damage among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control. And I'm gonna send those 5 points to Duran.
Whoa. What the heck?
Duran has done 12 commander damage to me so far.
Bro, but I sent my Duran at you so you can kill your little dude, your dredge dude.
You've still done 12 damage to him overall throughout this entire game.
But I thought we had an agreement there. He wasn't gonna. I don't know if it's been a full turn or not since that time.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. That's true. I did say that, didn't I?
He still gave you
That
12.
I won't point that. That's why I said if I bring the dragon out, I won't point it at you if you leave Gyrus alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can still target my board if you want, but that's up to you. We have.
What was the other creatures you had?
Me?
Yeah, you just had Duran and the guy that.
I have a 1/5 vanilla, the guy that changes, and a 2/5 that the dinosaur, the 2/5 dinosaur.
That's a vanilla dinosaur?
No, whenever activated abilities of creatures and lands draw me a card.
Okay, how about the what's his name? The second one, the changing guy?
The changing guy?
Yeah. The 5 damage done by dragon.
You can put it all on the changing guy?
Yeah. So that way you'll keep your card draw guy.
Are you gonna attack me with the dragon?
No, I'm gonna send the dragon to Thomas, but I will be sending Gyrus to you.
In other words, I'm taking 5 damage.
Well, the dragon is 8 power, so you'd be taking 8 in the air. And Gyrus is unblockable and has Shroud at the moment.
Right.
So you can keep your card draw engine and you can keep your commander. But I am at 28 with 12 commander damage because of you, so I have to start doing something.
That's the.
I just didn't want to take James out in this turn.
I will let that happen. 5.
And Thomas, for some reason, didn't hate my graveyard like 3 times in a row, so...
That was interesting.
I wanted to send like the least...
You're sending your dragon after me.
Well, he was like the least bad. Instead of me blowing up all your creatures that have menace.
I'm just saying.
He's at 9 power. Gyrus is 9 power.
Gyrus is at 9, yeah.
I am nice to you.
So good.
I was spreading it out. Like, I gotta do something, but I was spreading it out.
I go down to 30 with 9 commander, and Thomas is at 22 with 5.
Yeah. And then at the end of my combat, I'm going to I'll pay the 1 to activate the sundial so the dragon can stay out.
Gotcha.
I sequenced it that bad. Or I didn't think about the rough. I should have played something else, but I will. Hey man, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. I will untap. Untap lands. Untap Calamax. Draw for turn. And give me something good. Survivor's Encampment. So I get to tap it to add 1 colorless mana in my mana pool, or I get to tap an untapped creature I control to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
Oh, that's
Did
handy.
that come with
Nope, I added it.
Dang.
That's pretty good for that deck.
That's good for that.
Yeah, Calamax likes that one.
He really does.
It's
Okay.
weird because he's like right at that point where it's like, do you want to just leave, like, tap him for abilities or just swing with him?
Yeah. You could put vehicles. Cruise.
You can.
Car.
Yeah. Galta, Primal Hunger.
Oh, dude, I saw that. I legit want to make that deck.
That looks fun. I saw that one too. I was trying to
looks
find like a really fun, swingy, powerful mono green deck, and that was probably the best one I saw.
After that deck, I started conceptualizing what other commanders I would use to have an artifact deck in every color pairing.
Oh.
The Galta vehicles would be mono green. I don't remember. I think Emery would be blue, mono blue, or Memnarch.
Mm-hmm.
Valduk would be red. Valduk, I'm excited about Valduk. He's I think he's just a 2/2. But at the beginning of combat, I create 3/1 elementals with haste and tramp equal to the number of equipment or aura attached to Valduk.
Oh.
But
There's like a red. Is this like a red or a black knight who's like who loves equipment, and it's like I think it costs 0 to equip equipment to knights.
Oh, that's Sir Gwyn. It's Marduk. It's Marduk.
Oh, it's a 3-color. Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever I draw a card and it visits power rune, deals 1 damage to any target.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You could deal 1 to yourself.
Nah.
Draw 6 cards. Blow myself up.
I'll do 1 damage to Joe Mike.
Hey, I'm at 27.
27 and 12.
And then I tapped 7 to cast the Jin Illuminatus.
The Illuminati's coming.
Is that a creature?
Yeah, it's a 3/5.
What does he do?
Each instant or sorcery spell I cast has replicate.
Oh, that's right.
So you could pay the cost again to
Copy it?
copy it?
Yep.
Nice.
As many as I have, I can just keep.
Mm.
And Thomas, do you have what creatures do you have now? Any death touch guys?
Death touch? No.
All right, swing at you for 4.
I will block it with my Rhizome Lucher. It was at the time, 4/4.
The Lucher was a 4/4?
Yeah, because it got +1/+1 for each creature in the graveyard, and I had 2 creatures in the graveyard, and it was a 2/2.
Does that kill Calamax right there?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Rhizome Lucher. Rhizome Lucher enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. He starts out as a 2/2. I had 2 creatures in my graveyard. He was a 4/4. You swung at me with a 4/4. I blocked with a 4/4.
Did you say enters the battlefield?
Yes. Yes.
So he would just stay at 2/2. He doesn't. He would enter the battlefield with 2, and that's. He doesn't gain more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he enters the battlefield too, but unless you unless he dies and you brought him back to
Understood that because he starts out as a 2/2 because it says 2/2, but it says in the description +1/+1 counters on the number of creature cards in your graveyard.
He enters the battlefield with that, or he has +1/+1 counters.
Enters the battlefield with number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. He's already got a 2/2 as his base.
He's base 2/2. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
His
So
base.
he's 4/4, correct?
Yeah, so he would have been a 4/4.
Mhm.
I didn't know. I thought all you had was a 2/2.
I said I had a slime foot and the only 2/2 I have is the zombie. That's attack.
I think it's fair for him to reassess that since he can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You asked if I had anything with Death Touch. I don't have anything with Death Touch.
that's true.
Yeah, if you call out the stats on those creatures, I think that'll help us out.
Yeah. While this is going on, I'm going to be just tapping 4 to Blighted Woodlands myself.
That'll draw me a card.
It will. You're welcome.
Evaluate, James. I don't mind.
Back Thomas in that regard.
You what?
I'm not attacking Thomas.
Okay.
Okay. You can swing at me, bro, as long as you're not going to. Your next spell doesn't come at me.
Nah.
I got Death Touch over here, bro.
I will tap an untapped creature I control. I'm just going to tap Calamax to add 1 mana to my mana pool.
Yeah.
I'm going to add red. Pass.
No. I'm probably gonna grab a forest and a swamp.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find my fancy forest.
I'll play Jungle Hollow tap to gain a life.
Hey.
So I'll be at 31 with 9 command from
Hey,
No,
there
no.
it is. I think.
from Jill. Let's see. You swinging next turn, bro? Joe?
How much commander damage are you at?
He's only at 5.
I'm at 9 commander damage.
From me, right?
It's all from you, yeah.
I was thinking I forgot to add those.
What
Commander
would
damage,
what would it be worth to me to back off?
Living.
Living?
Yes.
Oh, you're saying you can kill me right now?
Yes.
Then I suppose I could just hang back and not swing at you for this turn. Yeah, what does that mean? Just nothing from my boards coming your way?
Yeah.
So Gyrus and the dragon.
And whatever comes out of the graveyard. And or the library, I guess.
Or the library?
If you got stuff like that. Thomas, what's you have your commander still?
2, 3.
And nothing else? Or your 4/4?
Yes, my 4/4.
Here.
I see what you're saying, yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty good.
Thanks, guys.
I think I know what he's trying to do, so I can. I'm okay with not catching those kind of hands right now.
I some of those hands a little bit a few games ago.
Yes, sir.
What I'm gonna do?
Are you gonna be taking multiple people out this turn?
No, I can just take you out. That's it.
You be able to take? Oh, because I'm not holding up any blockers or anything. But
Actually, I could take James too if I wanted to.
James is pretty low, but that's what I was asking if it came down to where it's just you and me after this turn. Am I just supposed to sit and twiddle my thumbs for a turn, or?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It's just your next turn.
Yeah.
James and will probably still be there.
Oh, okay. Right on.
In other words, coming after me.
What you say is good.
I'm going to swing out at Thomas.
Oh.
How much?
The 3/5/5s. One of them's a commander.
Seven. Heck with it. All right. Anything else?
How much are you taking?
I'm down to 7. That'd be all 15.
You're at 10. That is very interesting. Hey, man. That'll be it for me.
All right. Untap. Draw.
You're welcome, Joe.
Amen. I gotta remember those kinds of things.
I'm going to tap it black, which will allow me to cycle Scarab Feast, which means I get to discard it and then draw a card.
What type of card is that?
It is an instant.
Cycle.
Yes, it's a cycle.
No draw card for me.
But it's an instant though. Did you cast it? No, you cycled it.
I cycled it.
I don't know if James got a trigger for that.
Cradle of the Accursed.
What is it?
It's a desert land. I can tap it for a mana, or I can tap 3 and tap it to sacrifice it, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. And I can only activate. Yeah, ability can only activate time you could cast a sorcery, which means during those phases. I will cast Spire Spine for its bestow cost, which is a green and 4. And put it on, which will add, it'll add a +4/+1 counter onto, is an aura spell and enchantment. It becomes a creature again. Okay. It'll be bestowed onto my Rhizome Lurcher. Enchanted creature gets +4/+1 and blocks each turn if able. So Rhizome Lurcher is now a 6/3.
That's a 3.
6/5. Right? Oh, sorry. 8/5. I forgot it's a 4/4, so 8/5.
That's a
So it's a 5/5 with
Yeah.
with Duran out.
Yeah.
It's all these creatures are only that effect only happens during combat.
During
Right.
combat.
Yes.
It is an 8/5.
Yes.
It's a big boy.
No one
Yeah,
has
that-
any enchantment creatures or enchanted creatures, correct? Just making sure.
No. There's only 2 equipped creatures with artifacts.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a dragon token and a shroudy unblockable Hydra. They're legendary, but not enchanted.
Kevin, I will swing at you for 10, which will be my zombie creature token who can't be blocked except for with 2 creatures, my commander, which will give you 3 damage, and Rhizome Lurcher, which will give you 5 damage. Any response?
That bestow, he when it gets destroyed, it becomes a 4/4 creature. Yes.
It becomes the the bestowed would get destroyed and my creature would stay.
You have no other.
I attacking you also with my commander and the 2/2 zombie.
No, I'm saying you're attacking me with everything.
Yes.
For 10
Yes.
and 3 commander. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll go to 21. And I have 9 Joe commander, and I have 3 Tom. Okay.
Which I am well aware next turn I'm probably done.
Is that it for you?
Yep.
Okay. I will untap. I'm gonna dredge out the brown scale guy for 3. Oh no, he's
Okay.
2. Which will put a Nessian Wilds Ravager. He's the one that has Tribute 6.
An X spell?
No, he's like 4 and 2 green for a 6/6 Hydra. It says enters the battlefield. Opponent of your choice may place 6+1/+1 counters on it. If they don't put the counters on it, then the Hydra fights another target creature.
Gotcha.
And a Golgari Thug. When he dies, put a target creature from your graveyard on top of your library, and he has Dredge 4.
Okay. Hey, Thomas, you can activate your commander at instant speed. The creature, the token generation.
It just says that if I tap 4 colorless for it, I can create a creature token. It doesn't say if it's at instant or sorcery speed.
Okay, it's instant.
Okay. But I don't have the mana to do it anyway, so.
You don't have the mana to do it? Okay.
Nope.
I'm going to tap 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To put out Death's Presence. Whenever a creature I control dies, put X 1/1 counters on the target creature I control, where X is the power of the creature that died. Oh, I didn't play a land for turn, so I will put out a forest. I'll tap a... Yeah. I'll tap another. Oops. It's got to be that. And 2 green to put the brown scale out. And James, do you have any creatures out that are blockable?
I have a 5/5 flyer and a 3/5 flyer.
Oh, so you got flyers?
Yeah, 2.
Okay. I will nice. Yeah, so
Only one you can safely swing at because you need to deal with Kevin is me. And not have to worry about losing any creatures or anything.
Well, he still has an unblockable commander, so.
oh,
Yeah.
he is unblockable. Wait, yeah, so Thomas, what is your life total at?
7,
7? And James, you're at what?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Does either one of you particularly want to live more than the other?
You can
Kill me?
I mean, eventually I was gonna. That's the plan.
You don't.
You can go for me first if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas, if I swing at you with the brown scale, would you kill him?
I can't block it with anything.
Oh, you can't?
I tapped out to chunk Kevin for 10 damage.
Kevin, could I swing him at you to kill it?
What's his stats?
He's the guy who gives me 2 life for coming back from my graveyard to my hand. He's a 3/3. He's a 2/3, but with Duran out. I don't have to swing him, I guess.
Well, he would have summoning sickness, yeah?
Yeah, you're right, he does. Never mind. So, yeah. James. You're probably wanting to go see your wife now. I'm gonna send Gyrus to you.
What is he again?
He's a 9/9 unblockable Hydra with Shroud. And that will bring out a creature tapped and attacking. I will actually I'll bring out the Elvish Visionary. Draws me a card whenever she comes on in.
I gotta do the face thing now, right?
Huh? Both of them were swinging at James. And at the end of that, I will... yeah, I'll pay the 1 to tap the sundial, and that will end my turn. Did you block with anything, James?
Nah.
Nah? I've got a 1/1 there. But you don't have to. Just take it.
4. Sorry, bro.
Amen. At some point, people gotta start going. But yeah, that'll be my turn. So
Okay,
I have
my
a Golgari Brown Scale and an 8/8 Trampoly Flyer that are untapped. And 4 floating mana.
He's just gonna swing at me.
Nice. Okay. Draw. put in forest.
Kevin, what's your life total at?
21.
21. And you have 5 or
He's got
9
9
commander
from-
damage from me?
9 from you, 3 from me.
Yes.
Okay.
Either A, he's trying to figure out a way to take both of us out right now, or B, he's contemplating who to swing at.
What do you have on your board, Thomas?
I'm tapped out right now.
You're tapped
but,
out? Oof.
Yeah. But I've got 2 floating mana. I've got a zombie creature. I've got Slimefoot.
Yeah.
I got Rhizone, who's a when in combat 5/5. I still have Ulgari. Yeah, Ulgari, Clearstone. Or Cluestone, sorry. And then Graph Harvest, which is allowing me to have my zombie creatures be blocked by 2. Basically, right now on the board, I have 10 damage. That's all tapped out. Still there, Kevin?
He's doing the rain. He's doing the Rain Man thing right there.
Trying to make sure he's still here.
The numbers are. He's got the Josh Lee Kwai face going.
Unfortunately, it's not the good Josh LeQuay face.
Because he knows he can take me out. He doesn't know if he can take you out.
But I don't. I'm not. I'm not going to assume anything at this point. The Duran deck is scary.
What I'm saying is he for sure can take me out. He doesn't know if he's going to be able to take you out at the same time or not.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't take you out now, all you have to do is just swing your commander twice at him, and
But if he sends too much at you, then he'll be vulnerable to me.
completely, yes. Basically, he's got to send 2 creatures at me, period.
Because you're at 6?
I'm at 7.
You're at 7.
Yes.
I mean, I could let you live, Thomas. See what you can do. See what you can combo out.
There's not much I can do to combo out. Not right now.
Who are you going to attack? The guy with the most life?
Hmm?
Who are you going to attack? The guy with the most life?
I don't know yet.
I'll give you one more turn if you attack. Go.
You'll give it.
I did send a dragon your way, so I mean, I probably have everything coming to me that does. So,
I don't know what Joe's going to do. I can't guarantee that.
We're in the end game now.
Oh, I'm well aware.
We're in the end game now, boys.
Either way, if you take me out this turn, that means last turn was my last turn. If you don't take me out this time, that means this turn's my last turn. Period. End of discussion. Either way, I'm losing. I'm well aware of this.
Whose turn is it currently? It's Kevin's, right?
My turn currently. It goes me, then Thomas, and then you.
Yep.
Well, if it's your last turn, might as well swing at the guy that's got unblockable stuff. And that you didn't exile his graveyard when you should have.
I was being nice to him, and he sent a dragon after me.
Later, way later in the game.
I was still being very nice. I tried to give you the ability to put a lot of crap in your graveyard. Not my fault that the card draw didn't go that way. I was being absolutely
You were very...
I did not exile your
I
graveyard
did not expect
twice.
that.
I did not exile your graveyard
You picked
twice.
everybody but the person that needed to get their graveyard exiled.
Yeah.
I was super nice to you.
Well, it was difficult because I didn't want to take James out yet. And I did make a deal with Kevin that I forgot about. And you had enough life to last, to not die, so I was like, well...
And I told you not to do it.
Well, you had to attack somebody. I mean,
saying.
whatever, you know... like I said, if you come after me, then I wouldn't be mad at it. Won't feel good, but yeah, it will be understandable.
He's got enough life for it.
I do. I'm at 27, so I would probably end up taking it to the face.
I don't know yet. Depends on what I get on my draw, assuming I get a next turn.
I could get a board wipe, and then it would just be back to the...
I mean, that would be no bueno for any of us.
Nope.
You attack Joe, I'll lay off you, Thomas.
Like I said, it depends on what I get on this next draw, assuming I get a next turn. I can't promise anything.
Well, I'm going to be the nice guy, even though you exiled my graveyard. I don't have trample or first strike anymore, but I'll be nice to you in the hopes that you will reciprocate. I'll make my Hissing Quagmire into a 2/2 Death Touch. And then I'll attack Joe with everything.
Okay.
But I will hold priority. And I'll tap 3 to bar the door to give all my creatures +0/+4.
Okay.
So it'd be 6, 9, 9, 9.
6, 9, 9, 9. Who's at 6?
The land.
Okay.
Death Touch.
The land is a death touch, so I will let the land through. And then who are the 9s?
The rest of the 9s. Duran, the vanilla cat, and then the card draw dinosaur.
Okay. I'll So I'll block. None of them have trample.
See y'all later.
Later, bro.
Sounds good. Love you.
What?
Love you guys.
The land has Death Touch, right? But all the other ones, they don't have any other effects?
No keywords.
No keywords or anything?
Because Thomas exiled my graveyard, remember?
Yeah, I just didn't know if the cards had like Death Touch or Trample or anything.
No, just...
I will. I don't know. It would be cool to see this fight in real life, but Dragon Lord will block Duran.
That's right.
And the Golgari Brown Scale will block the other, like the vanilla, or it'll block the card draw.
Okay.
So I will take 15.
He will take 15.
15 to the face. There will be a couple triggers. So I go down to 12.
Yep.
Oh, baby. So because of Death's presence, wait, Thomas, what did you have on your board again?
I've got my Wedding Combat 5/5, Rhizome Lurcher. I've got my Slime Foot, and I've got my 2/2 Zombie Token.
How much power are each of them?
The Slime Foot's would be 3/2, but in combat is 3/3.
He's a
Zombie
3/2 or a 2/3?
It's a 2/3. but
Oh,
it'd be
okay.
Combat 3/3. Zombie Token's 2/2. Right. Rhizome when in combat is right now a 5/5.
It's an 8/5 originally.
Yes.
So 5/5, a 3/3, and a 2/2. Hold on 1 second. Let me do some calculations real quick.
Pretty sure it's still Kevin's turn at this point, though.
Yeah. Before I commit to the blocking there.
Okay.
Death's presence, so he can kill us both.
Hmm.
You probably want to stack as many counters on Elf's Visionary as possible to kill us. Audition.
So if I have...
Basically, I have 10 damage on the board.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to take out Kevin, you need 21.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can, if Duran's not on the board, then you have
a lot more.
10.
No, that's... So what I'm... 12.
You have 12 damage on the board if Duran's not on the board, bro. And he's got one toughness left because Atarka did 8 to him. You just find a way to destroy my Duran and you're home free.
Sorry, hang on. 12. So if I have 3. Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do, Kevin, is I'm going to let one of the other ones through for another 9 damage. So I'll go
Okay.
down to 3.
Which one are you letting through? I mean, which one are you not blocking with?
I will not block with the Golgari Brown Scale.
Okay. So you're gonna let these.
Both of the
three
other
go.
guys were 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I take an
That's it.
additional 9.
What I'm saying is you're not gonna block. You're gonna continue to
All
block
we
your.
get blocked is Duran.
I will, yeah, I'll block your Duran with the dragon.
Okay.
Duran
problem.
was how much?
He's 0-9.
He was a 0-9.
So you'd be
Yeah.
9-9.
He's a 9-9.
Well, no,
Which that would put
won't
you
work
over
either.
in commander damage if you allowed him through and not one of the other ones.
I don't think you realize that the dragon would die. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was. No, I'll stay at yeah. That's rough. Oh yeah, because if I don't block with the dragon, then yeah, I die to commander.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I had that backwards, but
I mean, you don't have to
block with the brown scale
You're gonna block Duran with the
or
brown
block.
scale?
Yeah, block Duran with the dragon.
Okay. And then you're still gonna block another 9-9 with the brown scale.
I mean, yeah, I guess I will. Yeah, I'll just stick with the original plan.
Or are you just gonna block the brown scale to the Duran and leave the dragon out there?
Oh, that's right, because he doesn't have trample.
Yeah, no trample.
Yep, that is rough. Sure, I'll just do that.
Duran is blocked.
Golgari Brown Scale. We'll go to my graveyard. He was 2 power.
Mm-hmm. So you get 2 +1/+1 counters.
Yep. So I'll just have Gyrus go to 11.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Is that a pass?
Well, it's your turn.
It's still your turn, yeah.
Oh, it's my turn.
Sorry, I had to do some calculations. Yeah.
So you're gonna get 12 12 health or the 3 health? Which one?
That's for me. What'd you just say?
I was asking Joe if he was going to be at the 12 health or the 3 health.
I'm at 3.
You will be at 3? Okay.
It's your turn, Thomas.
Yes, I'm untapping. Tap 2, 3 colorless. Send your vampire is flying. Whenever a creature dealt damage by sending your vampire this turn dies, put 1/1 counter on the vampire.
Yep. Right there.
And Kevin, you said attack who has the most health, right?
That was a state-based claim.
State-based.
At the time, that's who I was referring to. There's one route where you can get second or even first, but then there's another route where you're guaranteed third.
Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna get first.
Board right. Well, no. You attack with 2 creatures. At least both of them are 3 power, and then you block enough, and then
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no way that I'll be able to get victory against you.
then you board wipe.
Which I don't have right now. But
Or you
How about this, Thomas? Let me live, and I'll just swing out at Kevin, and then you can finish me off. Because I don't think I have enough left to take both of you out in one swing.
let me think about that.
That's a ridiculous.
What I'm gonna do is
As a redemption for that dragon punch earlier.
I'm gonna tap a green and 3 colorless to play Pregeneration, which allows me to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield, tap the other into your hand, shuffle your library, then scry 1. So I am going to
Do you have any land triggers?
What?
Do you have any landfall triggers with those lands that you're grabbing?
No, not right now. I'm grabbing a swamp, which I'm putting on the battlefield tapped, and a forest. Shuffle library. I can scry 1. I'm going to leave that there. Let's see. Because would putting 1 on the battlefield tapped count as me playing a land if it was based off of the land card saying to put it on the battlefield?
No. So if you play your land for turn first and then do that, then it'll.
Well, that's why I was just trying to ask.
You could put it.
So that's what I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, you could still put your land for turn after.
Oh, okay.
Play that forest for land. So Joe, what you're saying is I don't swing at you.
I mean, think of it this way. If you just leave up blockers, Joe would go ahead and then kill me. And he has to leave up blockers for you. Otherwise, you get a true number 1 win.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Or you could just swing at Joe and kill him.
I mean, you could.
What? You got a 2.
If
Kevin,
you swing
gotta-
at me, you will be vulnerable enough probably not to survive Kevin.
But it kind of goes either way. Like,
What, you got a 2/2 and the rest are 9/9s, Kevin?
well, this is actually a land, so it's actually a land till the end of turn.
Okay.
So it's just I've got 3 5/5s when Duran's out. When he's not out, they're rough. But yeah, if you leave blockers up, that means Joe has to leave blockers up. Else you're gonna run away with this.
That's true.
I will go ahead and pass.
What's your creature state right now?
I got a 2/2 zombie, 3/2 slimefoot, 8/5 rhizome, yeah, and then a 4/4 Sengir vampire.
So if Joe and Duran goes off the board, an 8/5 is coming for him. Interesting.
An 8/5.
Because if I die and Duran is off, his creature goes back to an 8/5 and not a 5/5.
So I'm gonna pass. I'm being very merciful, Joe.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Remember that.
I will. I am going to untap. And I'm going to dredge myself for 4 with the Golgari Thug. Putting that into my hand, I will reveal a mountain, Izoni Thousand-Eyed, Dark Blast, and Avenger of Zendikar. I will play my land for turn. Swamp. And Kevin, I'm going to send Gyrus at you for 11. Unblockable.
Well, I can't do anything about that.
Okay. And I will bring out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's either way. I will bring out Izoni, Thousand-Eyed, who will also be swinging at you, Kevin.
What's the ability of the Zoni?
Pay a Golgari, a green and a black, and sacrifice another creature, and I gain 1 life and draw a card. And she enters the battlefield with I can create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token for each creature card in your graveyard. Which I believe now there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there will be 5 insect creature tokens. They're 1/1s. That's hard to see. And I will do 4. Thomas, how many creatures total do you have out?
I have 4 total.
I will. Before the end of my attack, I will pay. I'm gonna pay 2 black and 2 green to sacrifice 2 of those tokens, going down to 3 tokens. I will gain a life.
You'll gain a life.
And draw a card. So I'll gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be back up to 5. And then I will draw 2 cards. So Izoni will be... She will go away. She's in exile.
What was the Zoni? You sent a Zoni at me too, right?
Yes.
Is it 2-2? 3-3?
Izoni was a 2-3. Well, a 3-3.
3-3?
Did you block with her or anything?
No, I'll take that 3 plus the 11.
Yeah, well, it was Gyrus, so it was commander damage.
Yes, but it's on added on as well.
Right, so you are...
So I have 7 actual damage and 20 from Gyrus and 3 from Thomas.
You had 9...
Yeah, I had 9. You just gave me 11.
Oh, rough. It's 21 commander damage, huh?
3 shots from Elder Dragon, the 7/7. Like Nicol Bolas.
That is true, huh?
So you'd be at, what, 20 commander and how much?
20, yeah. That was a
70.
bad miscalculation there, huh?
Regular life.
I thought I was taking Kevin out.
How much for your regular life?
7.
7?
We're tied.
Just trying to make sure I know where we're at.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rough. Amen. And then I'm going to pay 4. Red, green, black, and another mana to wait. How much life do you have left?
We both have 7.
Both have 7.
Yep.
3, 4, 5. This was an expensive turn. So I'm going to pay black, green, red, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to cast Lava Lanch for 7 to you, Kevin.
Oh my god. Why me?
I was 1 point away. Wow, amen.
I was about to you, bro.
Huh?
Thomas is about to smash you.
Maybe, we'll see.
Maybe.
All right.
That I don't know. That's about all I can do, I believe.
Now we're
Should have killed you when I had the chance.
All right.
I think that is. Did I play my land for turn? I think I did.
I don't know.
Yep. That'll be it for me. That's my turn.
Untap. Draw. Pay a green. Renowned Weaver.
I can't believe I did that, Matt.
I'll pay a green and a colorless to sack it, which will give me a 1/3 spider enchantment creature token with reach.
Reach. Oh. I think you still would have had me because I think you sacked a couple creatures, right? Or what? What was that? Was that you sacking creatures? With what was that girl's name?
Oh, is Zoni? Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, Zoni. You sacked 2 creatures, right?
I sacked 2 creatures, yeah.
Yeah. So you still could have put the counters from Death's Presence on there to kill me.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even put my counters out. I don't know if that would that have applied to Gyrus?
It's whenever a creature dies, so you would put the counter on it before damage, right?
That's true.
But I was gonna tell you to remember your triggers.
Amen. Because I was literally 1 point off. Ref.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping 4 and 2 green to bring back Silverback, who is a 6/5.
He's now a true 5.
Yes, he is a true 6/5.
Oh, that's true. Well, none of my creatures are different power or toughness.
How many blockers do you have right now, Joe?
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have essentially I have 4 1/1s and Dragon Boy.
An 8/8?
An 8/8
Dragon Boys.
flying trampoline dragon.
Okay.
3 1/1 insect, black green insect creature tokens, and 1 elvish visionary. That gets me a card for entering the battlefield. I don't believe they have Death Touch though.
I
Nope.
don't think so.
It just says black and green insect creature tokens.
That's 3, 4. You said you had 5. Okay. 2.
Unless he's got something that gives him haste, I think I'm done.
I'm going to swing with my 2/2 that has Menace.
Okay.
It's a 2/2 zombie.
Menace. I forgot about that guy.
My 3/2 Slimefoot.
Okay.
My 8/5 Rhizome. And my 4/4 flying Vampire.
You're swinging at me with 4 creatures?
Yes.
He has
But
5
one of them has Menace, so I've got to block with 5.
Block with 2. And that's my 2/2 zombie.
Your 2/2 zombie. Okay.
My 2/3 Slimefoot.
Okay.
8/6 Rhizome.
What does he have Death Touch or anything, or is he just 8/6?
Or 8/5, sorry. Not 8/6, 8/5. He's just 8/5. And then my Vampire, which has flying and is 4/4.
Okay, so I gotta block the Vampire with Dragon. Because he's a 8/8. But he's a flyer. Your Vampire is the only flyer, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then does Slimefoot have trample?
No.
Okay. The Elvish Visionary. I'll block him.
Elvish Visionary is what?
Is a 1/1.
Okay.
So, and then I have 3 insect tokens, 1/1s.
Okay.
I'll use 2 of them to block the guy with the menace, and then I believe you had 1 more creature attacking, right?
Yes, which is 8/5.
Okay. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures dying, right?
Yes. Be aware that I do have a creature token that is a 1/3 with reach.
What does leech do?
Reach.
Reach. Oh, you have one that has reach. Yeah. Okay. So that means 4 power. We'll go to Gyrus. So he is now a 15/15.
Okay.
And yep.
Unless you got some artifact removal, bro. It's not looking good.
Nope. I'm losing.
I take full blame for that loss, Thomas. You should have got like second place. Well, you did get second place actually.
I did get second. He's going to swing Gyrus at me because that's his only move that he can guarantee to beat me. Otherwise, he loses next turn. Unless something outrageous happens.
I mean, he could drop board wipe.
Huh? I did. Yeah, I did. Well, that was my original plan, is to save that for the end, but I wasted it because I miscalculated on you. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that goes to there.
But I know you're going to swing at me with Gyrus because he's unblockable. So, that'd be game.
Yeah, so what I was going to do is, oh, yeah, never mind. Well, I was going to swing at you with Gyrus, but bringing out the Fleshbag Marauder. And then I would use that to sacrifice my dragon, giving him another 8, going to 22.
Well, I only have 7 health, so...
I just wanted to make sure it was commander damage.
Well, yeah. Yeah, next turn you were going to be done because I would have swung at you with Slimefoot.
Yeah, I was pretty much down.
Silverback and with my 1/3.
Well, I was kind of waiting to sacrifice the dragon to beef up Gyrus and send it at Kevin, but that was the original.
That's what you were gonna do when I attacked you all out, and I was like, shoot, well, he's got this. If he just attacks, if he just puts all the counters on Gyrus, like enough, if he puts 3 counters on Gyrus and then the rest on Elvish Visionary, I think you got this wrapped up.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was trying to do all this math. I was like, is there any way I can not die to Kevin but still have enough life or blockers to stop Thomas? Because I would either die to Kevin or have Thomas finish me off, but there wasn't any way.
You had just enough blockers.
Well, I wouldn't. If you would have swung out at me, you would have killed me, but then you would have been wide open for Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, either way, I was going to come second at that point.
Either way, you're going to come second, and you had the choice to pick who won, and I see how it is, bro. I see how it is.
I mean, Kevin, you're married now, so you're not at the brother's household. You have a wife to, like, console you and comfort you in these dark times. Did you have that combo to, like, give me a bunch of infect, or were you just gonna swing at Duran that one time you were gonna kill me?
I was just gonna swing with Duran and put the +0/+4 to make it 9. It would have given you 21 commander because you were open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
And that's politics for you.
Yeah, politics. I never knew Gyrus was such a political creature.